Hey, do you ever get the feeling that you're being watched? Well, it's easy to set up hidden cameras all around, but it's not easy to find them. You can be out in public, and surveillance cameras will be pointed in every direction. Let's see who is watching you right now. You're walking down the street, ready to cross the road and meet your friend for a cup of joe. How many cameras are watching you? Let's start counting. For starters, street cameras are surveilling everyone around, especially near buildings. The symbol turns green and you cross the street. You pass by an ATM to collect some cash and meet your friend sitting inside by the counter. You may have missed the camera right on top of the traffic light to catch anyone crossing illegally. Next, the ATM machine has its camera, along with two more on top near the bank's entrance. Then, you have one outside the coffee shop and at least two inside, especially near the counter. How many cameras did you count? You're parking your car in the underground parking and going into the mall to buy a gift for your friend. How many cameras do you think are here? First of all, you have the cameras pointed at you from above. After driving, you park to get an entry ticket, and you have a camera at the bottom pointing at your license plate number just in case something happens. Dozens of cameras are placed on each floor. Finally, you park your car and get in the elevator to the store floor. No surprise here, the elevator camera. You walk through the mall and see more cameras above the stores. You enter the store and see at least 3 cameras. Let's not forget the couple taking selfies. Now, let's look in your pocket. Aha! You carry a camera with you all the time. We know instantly to snap a cool pic or record a video whenever we want. However, some people can gain forceful access to your phone remotely. By doing so, they can do almost whatever they want with your phone, including turning on your phone camera and going through your gallery. Now don't worry, such things only happen to very high-profile people who are considered targets. If they have your phone number, then all they have to do is miscall you and they're in. Besides accessing your camera and gallery, they can see your contacts, accounts, and passwords and read all your messages even if they're encrypted. Encryption is the form of scrambling text so that no one can know what your original message is. Most chatting apps have so-called end-to-end encryption, which allows a message to be flown from the sender and received in plain text to the end receiver. Along the way, the message can't be seen by the messaging app company or by your internet service provider. If one of these programs latches onto your phone, they can see your phone and messages just like you would be seeing them. It doesn't intercept your traffic, but rather it mirrors your phone. It shows what you're typing on your keyboard, which means it knows every password you type on your phone. This software can cost millions of dollars to execute and is only used by top officials. It's practically inaccessible to any regular people. You're in the front yard of your house, from your doorstep all the way to the tree near the trash can. There are tons of places to install a hidden camera. Here's a speed run, the front door, the chair on the porch, on top of your dog's house. Ah, who's a good boy? The treetop, the little rock by the entrance of your house, inside that garden gnome, and on the ceiling of your porch. You're driving along the countryside in a long stretch of greenery. There's no one around you. You decide to stop by a cliffside and enjoy the sunset before it gets too dark. There's no one in sight. You'd be happy to know that no cameras are watching you, except for one. Can you guess where it is? Nope, it's not in your car. It's invisible. Well, no, actually, it's all the way up in the sky. Satellites. There are satellites capturing details of all corners of the Earth. They can't catch your car or any details, but they're watching, always watching. What's weird about this room? I know you paused it for a closer look, but the answer is nothing. Nothing is off about it or indicates that hidden cameras might be strategically placed. But let's zoom in for a bit. Closer. Yeah, that's just a wall. That little black hole that looks like dirt is actually a lens. These cameras are drilled into the walls and aren't placed at eye level. Zoom back out at this wall. There are plenty of elements around, like a bookcase, a wall clock, and a lamp. You might just see them as random everyday objects, but others will look at them as an opportunity to place some hidden cameras. On a bookshelf, you can easily find a perfect position to put the camera since it's one of the most cluttered places on the wall. There are some hollow books for sale, where one can just slip the camera inside and drill a hole for the lens. And boom, you will not even know or suspect anything. Some paintings can host a hidden camera, especially if the camera is bulky enough. You may suspect a hidden camera, especially if it's a cheap painting. People can easily camouflage the lens and position it strategically. Wall clocks are easy to place a hidden camera. In fact, any clock is good enough to nestle a device. It will require some work, but it can be done. The easiest thing is that here, people don't have to drill anything. And this goes for other types of clocks, like alarm clocks and digital clocks. Now, let's check out this living room. Looks cozy from a starting point, but at least 5 hidden cameras are deliberately placed in certain spots. Why would a tissue box be placed on a coffee table? I mean, it's convenient there, but look at how it's positioned. The downside is that people will interact with it and might ruin the camera. This flower pot in the corner is all by itself for a reason. Behind the thick leaves is a camera with an excellent wide angle to capture the whole room. Camera number 3 is next to your TV stand. Pay attention to the logo. It's disguised by the infrared red light that shows when your TV is on. Camera number 4 is drilled inside the coat hanger. During the summer, no one will have to hang anything there, so we can place a camera in the least obvious place in the room. The final camera is right in front of you, the front door. Most of the cameras look outward to see who's coming in. In this case, we have a camera pointing in both directions. These cameras capture real-time footage that can be seen on any smartphone or tablet. And the crazy part is that you can view them from almost anywhere in the world. You don't have to be in the same country to watch the camera footage of your house. Some of these cameras are so sophisticated that they don't record anything if nothing is moving. In other words, a motion detector. This technology isn't new, but the fact that it exists is quite shocking. If you ever catch yourself being filmed by a hidden camera, it might already be too late to do anything. For the most part, the cameras live stream the footage, which means you can't even do anything about it. It's not safe for you to recover. It's actively being viewed by who knows how many people. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.